Hi friends, hi family, I hope you are well. We meet again for a new video on your channel Barssa SpotLight. Thank you to all those who have already subscribed and all those who subscribe to our channel. We debrief the match that has just ended between FC Barcelona and Girona, the Catalans derby. A Lewandowski-powered Barça crushes Girona. Gazzaniga avoided a bigger disaster and the Pole reacted quickly to the defeat suffered by Leganés the day before. Barcelona's swift reaction to the robbery suffered by Leganés the day before. With a fine collective performance, Barcelona crushed a Girona team that could have suffered a bigger defeat and that had Gazzaniga as their best man despite conceding a 4-1 goal. A brace from Lewandowski broke the deadlock in the second half, after only an own goal could have broken through Girona's ultra-defensive wall in the first. After Danjuma's equalizer and the Polish goal, Ferran put the icing on the cake. Or, another victory that boosts Barcelona's morale and moves them a little closer to their goals. Flick had said the day before that every victory reduces their rivals' room for maneuver. His players, in the second of 3 matches in exactly 7 days, put this into practice. And once again, Flick's management was exemplary. In search of effective minutes management ahead of next Wednesday's cup match, Flick introduced rotations. Bald rested, Frenkie de Jong was substituted, and Rafinha continued to recover from jet lag. The Blaugrana largely dominated and looked recognizable and dominant, but the match dragged on, against a Girona team that relied entirely on staying back, waiting for Barcelona to tire, and then exploiting the speed of its forwards. Frenkie arrived fresh, and played a key role in ultimately clinching the tie. Flick understood everything. Forced to sell every point dearly, Girona played a difficult match, closing down spaces and looking for long balls, far from subtlety and their signature style. There was no sign of Arrigo Michel. Thus, Sigankov sounded a warning by forcing Asprilla into a long cross after one of these balls, not much in a very blue and garnet start. From the outset, Barcelona took control of the game and, in the first 20 minutes, generated a flurry of chances in which Gazzaniga saved his team, locked in his own space. They failed in the final meters, but Barcelona closed in on Girona in the first half. Barca's plan called for Ferran as a playmaker, occupying the injured Dani Olmo's area. Gavi started, as against Osasuna, as a false left winger. Ferran in midfield twice tried to surprise Gazzaniga, after moves by Koundé on the right and Gavi on the left. Koundé plays everything, doesn't rest, makes few mistakes in defense, and now in addition, he has gained depth and combines with Lamine Yamal with great danger. Although he had to keep an eye on Asprilla, Girona's most dangerous asset, who often played out wide, the Frenchman created numerous plays on his wing, allowing Lamine Yamal to frequently break out. He even scored a goal by finishing off a superb pass from Ferran with a run. Fast and electric, Lamine Yamal created a multitude of dangerous plays in the first half of the match. He made a prodigious pass to Lewandowski, whose shot was again neutralized by the goalkeeper, who then incredibly saved Araujo's header after a corner taken by Pedri. Incredibly, Girona's goal remained intact when Polito Santana, what a calamity, whistled a foul on Ferran outside the box, who was clearly inside. They booked him, and when he went to the VAR, it ruled it a foul on Ferran. He also disrupted Barca's play by not applying the advantage rule and making imprudent decisions. The confused play unbalanced Flick's team, which found itself with a drop in form at Gazzaniga and then slackened its chance creation. The ball finally went in after a foul on a tireless Ferran by Lamine Yamal. The ball looked for Eric, but it found Krejci, who put the ball into his own net after touching it with his arm. Immediately after the break, Girona came alive with one of those quick plays that Michel was looking for. Isolated, but effective. Araujo lost the ball on his exit, Blind made a magnificent vertical pass and Danjuma made a superb save. Barça reacted quickly. Lamine Yamal tried his luck, Koundé crossed too far, and Eric's shot was blocked by the post. That was until Lewandowski acrobatically finished off Ferran's header between Gazzaniga and Krejci, following a cross from Gavi, in a move initiated by Gerard Martin. Lewandowski wasn't going to let his Pichichi be cut off after Leganes' thievery at the Bernabeu. Second-half substitute Frenkie de Jong made a magnificent transition with a final pass to Louis, who was ruthless and sent Gazzaniga through, who had already stopped everything in the first half. Shark Ferran joined the party with an assist from Gerard Martin after another superb move from Frenkie. Gazzaniga prevented another goal, and Pulido Santana missed a Balde penalty. Lamine, key even in Girona's own goal. Barça took a 1-0 lead thanks to a free kick from the youngster that bounced off a visiting defender. The match seemed headed for a Barça takeover. They dominated the game and had more chances. Girona was limited to defending, and yet, the goal that made it 1-0 for Barça came from a stroke of luck, an own goal from Krejci in the 43rd minute. The young player played a very good game. Ferran, Lewandowski, Araujo and Lamine himself had enough chances to score, but the goal came off a rebound. A free kick from the right wing, taken by Lamine, ended in a goal. Lamine crossed Eric stooped for an improbable header, but the ball missed the Barça player and ended up hitting the hand of the Girona centre-back. A 1-0 that wasn't a brilliant move, but it did justice to the scoreboard. Lewandowski's acrobatic brace, a Pichichi in top form. He headed in Ferman's cross in the air to make it 2-1 against Girona. The scorer of 9 goals in his last 9 matches then made it 3-1 with a shot from inside the box. A few minutes after Girona's equalizer, Lewandowski restored Barca's lead with an acrobatic finish in the box, a goal that came after an elaborate move by Barça. Gavi crossed into the box, Ferran headed in, and the Polish striker flew over to score another goal. It was 2-1. Then came the second for another brace, and the final score was 4-1. The brace came in the 76th minute, when a counter-attack led by De Jong sent a precise pass down the left for the Polish striker to cross with a precise shot. And he has 25 in La Liga, 2 more than Mbappe, who scored twice against Leganes. He is currently the undisputed top scorer in the first division. His 38th goal so far this season is an impressive tally. And he has also just scored in his 4th consecutive league game, 8 goals in his last 9 league games. Ferran, on another quick goal and 15th. The Valencian striker came on as a substitute and wasted no time scoring against Girona. It took Ferran Torres just 19 minutes to score against Girona. He came on as a substitute in the 67th minute and scored in the 86th, making it 4-1 with another fine shot. It's common for him to take little time to score against an opponent, whether starting or coming on as a substitute. He scored against Osasuna in 10 minutes as a starter. With his goal against Girona, he extended his scoring streak, 5 goals in the last 5 La Liga games, celebrating his best season as a professional goal scorer with 15 goals, 2 more than the record of 13 he set as a Manchester City player. He scored against Las Palmas, rested against Real Sociedad, scored twice against Atletico, another against Osasuna, and another against Girona. His tally is a personal record. He has scored 9 goals in La Liga in 22 games, 4 in the Copa del Rey in 3 games, and 2 in the Champions League in 7. Flick has given him the role of substitute, a label he rejects as he feels he can be a regular starter. And he knows how to make the most of his time like few others. Whether as a starter or a substitute, he usually scores quickly. Thanks for watching. Thanks also to those who took 2 seconds to give it a thumbs up, and the comment to reference it helps the channel enormously. For those who have just discovered us, don't hesitate to subscribe and activate the bell if you haven't already. Thanks again, keep up the good work and see you soon for a new video.